Vital's B Practice podcast is proudly sponsored by Maxis, BergTech, and Industry 9.
The big thing is just having to do another race run. Like that's just like I mean, I don't got it mentally for 2 race runs in a day. Like who's got that?
Dude, right? Or I mean, I even think about for, like any of us, excluding Dakota, like if I show up for qualifying and I make it top 60, I'm definitely high-fiving everybody and like chugging a beer because I'm like, yo, I made it. And then I'm like, cool, here goes semifinals, kind of a little bit of extra credit, like stoked I'm here. All of a sudden I finished 29th and I'm like, I have to go again
in like 2 hours.
Yeah, like I mean, you know what I mean?
Like just turn around and run this back. Like
yeah, what's that?
I think qualifying still the day before semifinal and final. But then you have
2 race runs should talk about finals day.
Dakota, do you know? Because when all the news first came out, I think we said that they were both on the same day, but then I couldn't find if that was actually published anywhere.
They have not come up with
a schedule.
As far as I'm informed at this point in time, they have not gave us a schedule of what that will look like, and the riders group has tried to propose a schedule of what that would look like to send to them as like this is what we would like to see thing. But I mean, they've been so firm so far that it's been not exactly like this. We're going to make the decisions, and as far as my perception is they're just like, this is, we can make all the suggestions we want, but they're the boss.
What did you guys propose, or what would you like?
I mean, I would like to see it the day before, and I think that's like what a lot of the riders have pushed to, because it takes so much mental focus to ride that fast in a World Cup race run. I think that some riders have been like, yeah, like physically it would be pretty tough, but I think overall it's just the mental focus to ride that fast for 3 minutes is you have to be so in tune, and if you have one little lapse of focus, you're on your head. And I think that's the fear of riding that fast much more, would lead to more injuries. But they have the Warner Brothers group has some statistics that say that the majority of riders that were injured last season or the last couple seasons was from practice, not from the actual race itself, so that they feel confident that they can add more racing without leading to more injury.
I feel like that's wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
Well,
sorry.
No, go.
I found the schedule for Lenzerheide, and qualifying. So it's on UCIMTBWorldSeries.com. I clicked Lenzerheide after clicking downhill, and then you got.
Yeah, look at this media guy just going ham this morning.
Sleuth, man.
All right.
But yeah, foot inspection, next day, practice, time training.
You say foot inspection?
Yeah, that's what they call it here. Course foot inspection.
World Series.
It's big changes coming to the World Cup.
No,
more OnlyFans sponsorships. Anyway. Yes. So then qualifying. So same as before, then semifinal, final.
Wait, like each of those are on their own day?
Yep.
And is racing on Sunday?
Yes, in this situation it is.
So practice starts Thursday.
No, it's Friday.
What? What's Friday?
They got the dates all European. I'm a little confused. Hang on.
There's things are in the wrong order.
Wait, so there's 4 days of riding.
Yeah, so practice starts Thursday.
Okay.
Friday is qualifying.
I'm like Ricky Bobby. I don't know
Saturday's race day, semifinal and final day. So similar format to last year, except your race day, if you make that top 60, is more hectic.
Wait, what day is semifinals on?
It is on race day, so Saturday.
Okay, yeah.
So they are together.
Yes.
Semifinal
and final are together. Qualifying is the day before.
I feel bad for the mechanics if it's muddy. Them boys better pull a NASCAR pit stop.
Dude, you're gonna need like 2 mechanics.
You need 2 bikes.
Hold on. If that's true, this all goes back to the oh, all these changes are for broadcasting, so we can get like a neater package and everything. But that still means that more like if they're doing semifinals and finals on the same day and there's not juniors on that day for racing, it's the exact same amount of racers as it was last season. I think
they're planning on moving the juniors back a day. So they would actually practice the day before they would have track walk the day before us, practice the day we track walk, and they would race on Saturday.
Yeah, because doing the math from last year, like race day of the previous so many years, you had everybody doing race runs on the same day. So now you basically elite men and women have semifinals and finals on one day, and you pull out juniors. You're adding in roughly the same amount of racers because junior women last year had to do seeding, so it wasn't qualifying. So it was like kind of here or there exactly how many racers were there on like a given race day. But like it doesn't, especially if they're going to supposedly broadcast semifinals and finals, it doesn't lessen the amount of racers on track on race day. Like it's the same amount of broadcasting. I don't know. Well, it's weird.
Yeah, but they never broadcasted juniors, so they're adding that.
So now it's more.
So you have more broadcast. That's what I'm saying.
And they're going to broadcast juniors apparently. Like supposedly this all goes back to, I think Swimmer brought this up at some point, is like it never really, I don't know if it actually really ever says live anywhere. It just says broadcasted. And like, does that mean that it's filmed and then they create a package out of it? Like Red Bull does that with a few other events that they host, where it's like you kind of get all of like the high excitement action and you kind of cut out all the fluff in between stuff.
It's like the Rampage that you see 3 months later on ESPN in the bar when you're randomly sitting there and it comes on.
Chive TV.
Yeah.